What is the mystery of man? We ask the seeds of God, what are they? What is the future of the seeds of God? The Poemander said, "This is the mystery that is hidden to this day, and kept secret, for nature being mingled with man, brought forth a wonder most wonderful, for he having the nature of the harmony of the seven, from him whom I told you, the fire and the spirit, nature continued not, but brought forth 7 men, all males, and females and sublime, or on high, according to the natures of the 7 governors." The man spoken of there, in some translations is called the sky man. It represents the 8 planet God creates himself. It's called Nibiru. If you read the Poemander, it is there you get the real creation story. Our star creates 7 planets and our God himself creates the 8, the planet of the Atlanteans. Remember, these writings has to be very important. These were mysteries that was hidden, but now they are being revealed. When God our Father and Lord made man after the gods, out of an equal mixture of a less pure cosmic part and a divine, it came to pass the imperfections of the cosmic part remained commingled with our frames, and other ones as well, by reason of the food and sustenance we have out of necessity in common with all lives, by reason of which things it needs must be that the desires, and passions, and other vices, of the mind should occupy the souls of humankind. Think not that man is earth-born, though come from the earth he may be. Man is a light-born spirit. But without knowing, he can never be free. Darkness fetters the soul. Only the one who is seeking may ever hope to be free. Great light that fills all the cosmos, flow though fully to man. Make of his body a light torch that shall never be quenched among men. Mystery is but hidden knowledge. Know and you shall unveil. Find the deep buried wisdom and be master of darkness and light. Man is in process of changing to forms that are not of this world. He grows in time to the formless, a plane on the cycle above. Know that, you must become formless before you are one with the light. Thoth tells us this, "As I to you am a god by my knowledge, so you too, shall be gods of the future because of your knowledge far above theirs." Think of what he said. Who is he talking to? He is talking to us who become the seeds, for we too carry the key on our wrist. He says, "When you are free from the fetters of darkness and travel in space as a son of the light, then you shall know that space is not boundless but truly bounded by angles and curves. Know, O man, that all that exists is only an aspect of greater things yet to come. Matter is fluid and flows like a stream, constantly changing from one thing to another. All through the ages has this knowledge existed, never been changed, though buried in darkness, never been lost, though forgotten by man. Thus I finish my writings. Keys let them be to those who come after. But only to those who seek my wisdom, only for these I am the key and the way. It's the key of knowledge that Thoth has on his wrist, that feeds the seeds that show up through the year. We are in one of those years, and we unlock the mysteries spoken of above. It was people like Socrates, Plato, and all those they taught through the years, and if you move way down to around 1494 you find a seed, named Marsilio Ficino, teaching the sacred mysteries, and then, there was a seed called Giordano Bruno that taught these sacred mysteries in France, and I'm sure there were others throughout the years, and then you come to our time and here we are. Hermes says, few are the seeds. Learn why they are seeds. Few are the seeds of God, but they are mighty, beautiful, and good, virtue, self-control, and devotion to God. Devotion to God is knowledge of God. He who has discovered it, is filled with all that is good, and he is endowed with divine understanding, which is not like the understanding of the multitude. Therefore, those who are seated in knowledge neither please the multitude nor does the multitude please them. They seem to be mad and have become a laughing stock, they are hated and despised and may even be put to death. Evil, we say, must need live down here in its own country. Its country is the earth, but not the cosmos as some blasphemously affirm. However, the man who fears God will support all since he has realized true knowledge, for to such a man all things are good, even those that are evil for others. When entangled with difficulties he refers all things to true knowledge, he alone turns evil into good. Knowledge is regarded by the fool as ignorance, and the things that are profitable are to him hurtful. He lives in death. It is therefore his food. God is truth and he lives by truth and feeds thereon. He is the King of truth and he has established the earth thereon. He gives life to man, he breathes the breath of life into his nostrils. The day will come when everyone on earth will be seeds. There will be no darkness blinding the minds of people like the lying religions are doing today with all those false promises that can never come true. Always remember this, no matter who you are. We are just spirit beings dwelling in a fleshly body observing the glory of our majestic Father that proves himself to us every day. The end pictures are taken from mostly NASA, and they help us to understand who and where our real Creator dwells and helps us to understand the force and power He has. Scientist tells us that there is a large star in the center of the Milky Way. Those pics show us what they see. They tell us that the star is called Sagittarius A star, and it's about 1,000,000 times bigger than our Sun. However, don't confuse Sagittarius A star with the constellation Sagittarius found in the zodiac. Just think about what I'm saying. Thoth says our God is a God of light and we are made with light. He lights up the whole galaxy with his magnificent light, and he feeds the stars with it, and the stars feed us with that life. That light is really life, and we can't live without it. My advice to you, reader, is to call God to you and he will come, but how will he do that is up to him. Take note please to what is said. From the 11th book of Hermes. For with this living sentient being alone is God familiar, in the night by dreams, in the day by symbols or signs. And by all things does he foretell him of things to come, by birds, by fowls, by the spirit, or wind, and by an oak. Wherefore also man professes to know things that have been, things that are present, and things to come. This word, O son, worship, and adore. And the only service of God, is not to be evil. God communicates with this creature alone, through dreams by night and through signs by day. Through all these he foretells to man the future, through birds, entrails, inspiration, and the sacred oak. Thus man proclaims that he knows the past, present, and future. I hope I have helped you understand God a little bit better. I encourage you to search out more and he will come to you.